Hello and welcome everybody. Today we are shuffling some faded spade cards, which I purchased with my own money using a Unique Enterprise dealer button. If you want more information about where to get this button, it's through Unique Enterprises. You can find that on PokerChipForum.com, who is our paid sponsor. Thank you so much for PokerChipForum.com. And some disclosures. These Tiki King Plaques that you're about to see, I purchased with my own money. Just so you know. Purchased with my own money. Purchased with my own money. Purchased with my own money. And our sponsor. I think those are all the disclosures. So let's get down to the game. This is a quick insight into how we play here in my household as a family. Now remember, this is just our family game here at home, and we don't bet for money, okay? Now, that's one of the key points as to why we're still a family. If we played for money, the family tree would look different. Get the chainsaw out, right? Because it looks different when you play for money. And I love testing cards. These faded spade. We're going to put them through the paces here and see how they do as plastic playing cards. Let me know if you have any complaints about the faded spade. Do you see any color differences here? Any problems at all? Let me know in the comments below. You can play along if you want. Shuffle your deck. Grab 2 cards off the top of the deck. That's your hand. Come on, everybody. We need to see some blinds out here. So we're going to get some family blinds here. What are we going to play? 200, 500? My family likes big numbers, so we always get large denominations. That's just what we do, right? And then we deal. Start from the left. Is that from a movie? I think that's from a movie. An Ocean's movie, I think. Is it the original Ocean's? I don't remember. All right. And then inevitably you get this action, okay? There's always going to be somebody raising in my family. Oh, I'll raise you 2,000. Okay, cool. Yeah, well, I'll raise you 5,000. Oh, snap. Is that a plaque? Why raise you 10,000? Fine, I call. All right, good. Fine. I'm going to skip the rest of the betting cycles. We're just going to plow through the hand here really quick, okay? Flop here. Do you have people in your family that like do play-by-play? Oh, and there's the flush draw. I wonder who has the club. You're just like, just shut up. We don't need the play-by-play. You're not Joe Stapleton. You can just like clam it, clammy. All right, let's see what people have here. You raised with 5-7 off. Are you kidding me? Haha, I have a pair of 7s. What do you have? Oh, well, I was waiting for the flush, but it didn't. Nothing. It's just, yeah. Oh, I love it. It's funny because like I'm looking at this like that was really just like random shuffling, and that's really what happens in our family. It's kind of fun. Let's get the faded spade cards out of here. They smell of PVC. Can you smell that? It's smelly vision here. I'm letting you know. PVC smell. Heavy PVC smell. So looking at these plaques, like I said, I purchased these. These have already been put in play over Thanksgiving. Really impressed with these. Material, they're the ceramic materials, right? The same as the chips. Now with the chip, I can't crank on them and break them. I've tried to break these with my hands, can't do it. You might be able to. There are people out there that are much stronger than I am. But with these, can you see these flecks? I'm afraid that I could break these if I tried. So I'm not going to try, just to let you know. Don't crank on these. All right, there you have it. That said, we should check flatness. Here, let's grab all of these. And let's test for flatness. Speaking of materials. I feel a little tiny wobble here. They're not perfectly flat, but they're pretty near perfectly flat, okay? Pretty interesting. So when I'm holding them like this, now is a good time to also talk about like quality control and consistency. You can see there is some color differences here. They're not perfectly printed. I use the word printed. I know it's a dye sublimation process, as people will tell me in the comments. So not exactly perfect. There's nothing on the edges to really cover that. Like some chips, like Nevada Jack here, put marbling on the edges right here, so you can't really see any color differences. Where these Tiki Kings obviously don't have the edge spots or marbling. Does that bother me? No, it doesn't. The idea of expecting perfect poker chips, I have long since abandoned the hope for perfect poker chips, right? Even the Tiki Kings, like I've never found a ceramic, like a whole set of ceramics that was perfectly centered. And there's always going to be something, slightly off, whether it's the centering, whether it's the edge spots, it could be anything. Even with like casino chips, it's like here's an obsolete PCA chip And looking here, it's like, oh, well, look at the inlay. It hits this edge right here, and it's a couple of millimeters off here. And look, it's not perfectly centered, and it doesn't line up with the edge spots. And you could go off about every single chip and like, oh, look, it's not. Look at this. There's a compression mold flaw right here on the edge spot. Yeah, like I said, long ago, abandoned idea for perfect chips. Does that bother me? No, it doesn't. The imperfect edges, but now you know. See, and that's why I'm here, consumers, so you can understand what you're getting here and what to expect. That said, the materials I'm perfectly happy with. They have a nice matte finish, no spinners, nothing like to really like set me off as to like red flags as, oh no, these are of poor quality. Now let's talk about design. And remember, I'm making this in December of 2018. If you're hoping to get these before the holidays or the new year, don't, have ridiculous expectations. If you need them by a certain date, please contact the seller. I bought these from BR Pro Poker. Now, the design, okay? I really like these because they're happy. Look how happy these are. They make me happy. They make my family happy. They're not, it's not like I'm not trying to impress anybody or be super serious. And my family happens to like these as well. So just everybody's happy, ding. And I understand that's not politically correct. We have to include everybody, the people who are unhappy, the people who are neutral. They're just like, oh, I don't know, it's okay, I guess. So tell us how you feel about the Tiki Plaques and the Tiki King chips in general. If you're happy about it, we'll be happy for you. If you're unhappy, we'll be unhappy that you're unhappy. And if you're neutral, we'll be neutral about your neutrality. How is that for politically correct? Top that, Twitter. Ha! I think I included everybody there. But what if we're not happy or unhappy or neutral? Then be it. And I support that too. We will be it to support your itness. But I think we have a more important question. How do these plaques shuffle? Oh my goodness. Can you shuffle plaques? Because I can't at all. Zero. It just doesn't work for me. Look at that. Did you even try to shuffle those? It's a fun idea, but the idea and the execution are two completely different things. To me, that's a win. If it looks like it, to me, that's a huge win. If I had these sitting by my desk for like a year, maybe I could figure something out. But this is a tricky little so-and-so to shuffle this stack right here. See, I could do this all video long. I just need to stop right now. All right, let's move on to comparisons and sound tests. If you can do that, post a video online and link it in the description. I'll support that. I'll actually pin that if somebody shows, shuffling 10 or 12 of these plaques. Let's compare these real quick and then we'll do a sound test. Here's some Majestic plaques. I have some more of these. I have lots of these kicking around. They're everywhere. But the Majestic, so you know, I like both of these. They both have their little quirks, right? The Majestics can have some spinners. I live in Georgia. These actually have been through the heat. When I ordered these, it was like the middle of summer, so it was like 95 degrees. So one of them is a little bit, I'm not sure which one of these is. One of those is a little bit warped, but generally they're pretty good about spinners. And they feel fine in play. I don't know how big your stacks of plaques get in play, but I really like the Majestics as well. Okay, so comparing these, I actually like the edge spots more on these. I like the texture and material of these more. The only problem with these is they don't match my Tiki King set. Okay, so I like these despite their quirks and maybe their flatness, you could call it their flatness issues, more than these. Yet these fit my set, so I'm going with these. Okay, that's genuinely what it boils down to. And we love playing with these. We've played with these with my Tiki King set before. Kind of hard because there's 25,000. My largest denomination is 1,000. So, we do it anyway because it's fun. We actually played these as 5,000s. We just tell everybody to ignore the 2 here. So anyway, there are things you can do to get around that. And they sell other denominations. Anyway, getting back to the sound test here, let's compare them to the Majestic plaques. Oh, there's a thickness issue as well. Like I'm sure you can see here, a width issue as well, or a length and width difference. The marbling on these plaques is absolutely lovely, the Majestics. Moving on, sound test. These are the ones that we're going to be testing against, so I'll put them right here where they're easy to get to. Should I compare them against the chips? Let's compare them against a stack of these. Should I throw in some casino chip? Let's throw in some Paulson World Top Hat and Cane. How is that for making an appearance? Now let's just do this. This looks good. Plaques, very unique sound. Ceramic plaques. Can you hear a difference? If my microphone's working, you can. All right, even with the ceramic chips, very different. All right, now here are the big guns right here. And there you have it. Oh my gosh, I'm in love with plaques. Maybe I'll have to get some more. We'll see what happens here. Stay tuned, subscribe, click the bell icon if you want. Email notifications. It's free. You get email notifications for free. Let me know what you think of the Tiki King's plaques. PokerChipForum.com is our sponsor. Wonderful site. I'm on there. My screen name is Hobby Philic. Come say hi. And if you want to support the channel, you can go down in the description below. You can support us through Patreon and get some, I could give a few behind the scenes updates. And you can also support us by visiting the Amazon shop. That's a great place to purchase something, just regular Amazon prices. And I make some of the proceeds, and I can use small proceeds. I can use all the small proceeds I can get to help support this channel. Thank you so much for watching. My name is John Hobby.